Hello Pisces, my last zodiac sign. Welcome to Soulstice Revival's full moon energy reading. I start out with a Sacred Rebel card and we go from there. I pull an oracle card as well from The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and then a chakra card from Tori Hartman's Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Description below will show you how you can book a personal reading or just support the channel in general. I would appreciate any of that. Alright, Pisces, let's get started. What is your full moon energy and messages for this time? Let's see. Pisces. What do you feel? Balancing something, or you have some options. Just really in a place of contemplation of where you are in your life and what to do, but you're really being wanted to check in with what you're feeling and not stay in your head. You also have After the Storm. Number 1. By the way, what do you feel? 9. So it could be a completion for some of you. And it might have been not easy for you. You're going through a transformation right now. But remember, after the storm, there's a rainbow. And new opportunities, which is perfect for this full moon. And see, behind the owl is a full moon. Pisces, yes. Okay. I get so excited sometimes when I see these messages coming through. I'm just in awe of what could be. Or in awe of what to do. Like, I don't know. Apple or the orange? So she's holding in the picture. It's by accident. But let's see. If we can get a little more specific. Round and round. 25. Pull another one too. Another card for Pisces. Elizabeth, come out. Tick tock, and why? Why was reversed? $30 and $31. Let's pull a chakra stone and see what card goes for Pisces. Oh man, the sacral chakra again. Your worth, your self-esteem. So I might pick up a few different storylines here, so bear with me. So I already told you, some of you feel like you have this option, like what to do in a situation, like you just don't know what to do, but you're being guided to look at how you feel and trust your intuition based on that information that you receive. But this is also a time for new beginnings for you Pisces, so that you're no longer going round and round in circles doing the same thing and expecting a different result. With the why here card in reverse, I feel like if you were to look at why you're going round and round in a circle, like what's the cause, which I have a feeling it's got to do with your sacral chakra, like why do I feel like I'm so unworthy that I continue to put myself in relationships where people are walking all over me. But perhaps your lesson is going to be to change that. Instead of let somebody walk all over you, you decide, nope, not doing it anymore. I am worth way more than that. And you come into that powerful place. And I see her even juggling that owl, or not owl, I want to say that orange there. It's like she's just looking at like this, like, you know what to do. And it's like she's drawn to throwing this one up, and she knows that her worth is more valuable than anybody could try to tell her about herself. So let's pick the card. Oh, that's it. Which one is it? Completion. Oh, wow. So yeah, maybe some of you are walking away from somebody. Oh, wow. Okay, Pisces. So I told you I might get different stories. Some of you might be walking away from relationships or a job, something that's not really doing you good because they don't see your worth. They don't value you like you deserve. However, also, some of you might have just lost a loved one. And you're asking, like, why did this happen? Why did this person have to die? And so you're grieving. And for those of you that resonates with, I am sorry to hear that. Loss is very hard. I can actually identify with that right now, but I feel like I just had to say that. It's not everybody, though. So if you have lost somebody, you might be in that place of why. Yeah. It's just one of the stages in the process of grief. It's like bargaining. Sorry. But bargaining, like, well, if it hadn't been this way, oh my God. So this goes for people in relationships too. The why question might be really bothering you or holding you back. Why did this? If I were to do it differently, maybe things would be different. But you're being asked to look at that, the whys. I really feel like the why is more about the other storyline that I felt. Why is this pattern continuing to show up for me? Like, why is this continuing to bother me? The whys are an indication for you to look at what needs to be changed. Whys can also be very judgmental too, by the way. But side note, that, why did you do that? It's like contemptuous in a sense. And that can be harmful for the other person. But why? Use the why in a powerful, empowering way where you can make changes and learn from situations and experiences and or mistakes that you've done in the past so that you can move forward and learn from them. And this TikTok, this is the last one. Sorry, my nose is really itchy right now. TikTok. Let go of the time frame here. Like, I feel like you're demanding on yourself expectations that might be unrealistic or that you need to have this answer. Like, should I go now? Like, you don't have to know now. You can just sit and contemplate how you're feeling. Journal about it and then process whatever it is you're thinking about so that you can make a decision from a responsive state, not a reactive state, if that makes sense. But some of you are coming through a completion. There are things you're walking away from. It might be like a tower moment, but there's just new beginnings here. New beginnings with whatever is falling apart or falling away in your life. That's allowing new birth to come in. But check in with your emotions in all of it, especially if you're very reactive. Figure out where that's coming from. And with the sacral chakra, that's also what this is about, managing your emotions. Okay, Pisces? So, happy full moon. Remember, you can book a personal reading. The description is below. And then there is $10 off if you mention that for this full moon reading. For the next 48 hours, you can book that reading with the $10 off. Okay? Have a wonderful week. Bye.